Now that we have completed winterizing each system of the boat, our final step is to prepare the exterior and properly cover the boat to provide shelter from the tough winter weather. Why bother covering the boat? It's built to withstand the harsh marine environment after all. Good question. Boats that are properly covered will stay drier and are less likely to develop stress cracks and gel coat crazing from the thawing and freezing of water on the decks. Fiberglass and brightwork finishes will last longer when not exposed to the harsh winter for several months. Covering also prohibits deterioration of joints and fittings, causing premature leaks. The bottom line is that a good cover will keep the boat cleaner and help prolong its life. Most boats are stored on land during the winter months. Smaller boats can be stored on a trailer, while larger boats are stored either in a custom cradle or on jack stands. In more temperate climates, some boat owners choose to store their boat in the water. Here are a few pros and cons of each. Storing your boat on a trailer or cradle is a great choice. It allows the boat to thoroughly dry out. Believe it or not, fiberglass does absorb water, and a winter out of the water helps prevent blisters. It also makes working on the boat much easier. Cradles are stationary and provide support in key areas, usually at the bulkheads, and to better distribute the boat's weight. Trailers work in much the same way, but should be blocked to prevent them from moving. Store the boat with the bow high and remove the drain plugs from the transom to allow it to drain. It's a good idea to keep your drain plug with your keys as a reminder to put it back when you launch in the spring. Using a coupler lock or wheel locks can also prevent theft. If your boat will be stored on a trailer, take time to inspect and maintain the trailer as well. Check the tires for wear or cracking on the sidewalls. Repack the bearings and grease all fittings. Check the electrical and wiring connections to assure it's all working properly. Give the trailer a good cleaning and repaint any chipped or rusting areas. Inspect the rollers and bunks for wear and replace as needed.
If your boat is to be stored on jack stands, here are a couple of things to keep in mind. Make sure all jack stands are positioned on the bulkheads. Jack stands should be chained together to prevent slippage. The keel should be blocked on all sailboats to support most of the boat weight. All jack stands should be placed on plywood pads to prevent them from sinking as the ground thaws in the spring. Never tie your tarp or cover to the jack stand, as high winds can cause it to act as a sail and literally blow the jack stand out from under the boat. If you store in the water, make sure to close all your seacocks. Inspect the stuffing box to ensure it's not leaking. Make sure the boat is properly tied off and the lines are equipped with chafe protection. De-icers are used in colder climates where icing at the dock is likely. This keeps water circulating around the boat to keep it from freezing in and damaging the fiberglass.
If you own a sailboat, remove the sails and take them home to clean and repair them in the off-season. Consider unstepping your mast. It gives the standing rigging a well-needed rest and allows you to inspect for wear and corrosion. If possible, remove all bimini tops and canvas and store them at home. This will allow you to keep it clean and repair them and keep them from weathering in the elements.
We are now ready to cover the boat. Ideally, smaller boats will benefit from a custom or fitted cover to keep all dirt and debris out. Poly-cotton covers breathe better than polyester covers, but are not quite as strong and don't wear as well. Make sure the cover is loose enough to allow air circulation. The cover will also need to be supported with either battens or a support pole to keep water from pooling. Adding a tarp not only protects the boat, but on smaller boats can add longevity to the custom cover. Select a tarp that's longer and wider than the boat. Better to be a little too large than a little too small. Heavier grade tarps, like the Ultimate Tarp from TaylorMade, will last significantly longer because they have a tighter weave and a heavier fabric than standard blue poly tarps, and will last significantly longer, costing less in the long run if they're cared for.
Open the tarp to cover all exposed surfaces. Begin to secure by tying to one grommet using nylon cord and running the cord under the boat to a grommet on the opposite side, drawing in the tarp. Work your way around the tarp to ensure that all grommets are secure and there are no loose ends that could flap and wear in the wind. To add attachment points to a tarp or to tie to torn grommets, use tarp snaps and extend the life of your tarp. If you want to increase tension on the tarp for a better fit, use tarp snaps and add weight.
Well, that's it. Now that you've seen the project from start to finish, you should feel confident that winterizing your own boat is a fairly simple and straightforward project that can save you hundreds of dollars each year by doing it yourself. We hope this video has helped answer any winterizing questions and demonstrated the right products to do the project right the first time. Take care of your boat and protect your investment from the harsh winter weather. Follow the proper steps and it will be there to enjoy for many seasons to come. Thanks for watching.